Hello, YouTube fans. It's that time of day where I talk and you listen. So, a few things have pissed me off recently. One of the things I would say is Jared Leto lied to a lot of people, at least when he was interviewed. The first question he's asked is basically, how did the Joker get his middle teeth? And his answer is basically that it came from the idea of a death in the family. Now, remember that A Death in the Family is an old comic book where Marv Wolfman had to create a new Robin because Dick Grayson died, or another Robin died, and he brings in Tim Drake, who is the next trained Robin, and that Robin was inspired by Tim Burton because at the time, the biggest Batman movie was Tim Burton's Batman with Michael Keaton and Jack Nicholson. So that's the story there. But if you read or skim through A Death in the Family like I did, you'll find that there is no scene that Jared Leto says exists, which is when the Joker pisses off Batman so much that Batman punches him in the face so many times that he loses his teeth. Now, you actually can do this in one of the Arkham games, video games, where Batman fights the Joker, but it's not the Joker you think it is. It's, I think, Troy Baker, who is the other Joker. It's extremely stupid, though, because the thing about being the Joker is you've got to have a voice. But your voice doesn't have to be a different voice. If you really want to cast the Joker properly, you would cast a British man. And who would be that Brit that would play the Joker? Well, you could have any young British guy, like Daniel Radcliffe. I think he would be a phenomenal Joker. I think he actually would be very good for the role. Of course, I would be too, but the original Joker is British. Read all the old stuff. He's always talking about blokes and very, very Cockney, I think, or very, very British, like Alfred Pennyworth, as if Alfred Pennyworth was the Joker, which is kind of a laugh. The Joker's original face is a long chin, very elongated face. So anybody with that kind of feature would be perfect. But I think the best Joker so far that we've ever seen is Heath Ledger. Unfortunately, Heath Ledger is dead. But don't worry about that. Warner Brothers can worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. If you do worry about that, stop sticking your head in the freezer, because you need to cool down. Okay? Anyway, so Jared Leto has lied to a lot of people because apparently A Death in the Family does not have, no, actually not apparently, it's true. There is no scene. But David Ayer said something different. He said that the Joker gets punched in the face so many times that he loses his teeth. In the video game, you can punch the Joker many times. His teeth never come out, as if he's wearing, like, false teeth. Which is possible, but knowing the Joker, no. I don't think he's wearing false teeth. At least not in the video game. I think those are his real teeth. So even though you're doing a Batman beatdown, it's stupid. It doesn't make any sense. Unless later before in the video game they explain that the Joker got different teeth, which would not get knocked out. And that's stupid. That didn't happen. It just didn't. I'm sorry, it's true. Anyway, the point is, Death in the Family does not have that scene. David Ayer said that Batman beats the Joker so many times that he loses his teeth, that he gets a metal grill to replace his regular teeth, his real teeth. But what's also interesting about that is when you watch the Suicide Squad movie, like really, really nitpicky, you'll see scenes throughout that are sometimes with his with his part grill. By the end of the movie, he's got a full grill, apparently, from what people have said. I have to watch the movie again, and I will, but not yet. I need to get out of the Joker scene for a while. Anyway, so the point is, that happened, and that's the truth. If you really want to know why he got the damaged on his head, watch The Dark Knight. The Dark Knight throws the Joker into a window, which is, two-way glass, which is really the interview room. That's how the Jared Leto Joker gets his damaged tattoo. Come on. I mean, you watch that scene, that looks painful. Now, knowing Christopher Nolan, I don't think he let Christian Bale throw Heath Ledger into a window. That would just be cruel. The great thing about Christopher Nolan is he's not Stanley Kubrick. He doesn't break down his victims or actors or actresses, whatever. The point is, that's how he got the damaged tattoo. Now the others, pretty self-explanatory. The Joker wants to kill Batman, so he has a tattoo of a dead Batarang, basically, or a dead bat, but Batman's bat, and then with a knife through it. And then the other one is a dead Robin, knife through the Robin. He's got a mouth on the left side of his hand because of him being knocked in the face so many times that he's just like, still smiling, assholes. He doesn't have anything on his hand. He doesn't need anything on that hand. The reason he has ha-ha-ha's on his left is pretty obvious. This is where your heart is. So to him, laughter is his love. Harley Quinn, which is a skull, but with the Harley Quinn headdress, or Harlequin headdress, is on his right. There is no heart here unless the guy got two hearts, which would be extremely dope, but I doubt that happened. Maybe in my book, but not in that one. At least not yet. There was something I wanted to do on anyway, so that's the truth, at least in my opinion, which I'm probably wrong, because David Ayer apparently says that the reason he got, or even Jared Leto says, the reason he got the damaged tattoo on his head is because of the mouth thing. But the only scene that you can get in a comic book where the Joker's teeth get knocked out is, I believe, Birds of Prey, issue 124, where we still have Barbara Gordon in a wheelchair. The Joker shows up, and he's like, "You don't know who I am? Why, everybody knows who I am, dearie." And she's realizes she's kicking herself because, of course, the Joker. And then there's a scene where she's got a baton, and she throws it, or just knocks it into his teeth until he breaks his teeth. She breaks his teeth, and she's like, "I've stolen something very personal to you," or a better line that I just made up. The point is, that's the only scene in a comic book that I have found that has the Joker get with his teeth knocked out. Now, comic book nerds tell me that all the Joker's gotten his teeth knocked out many times. Okay, sure, show me the facts of that, because as far as I know, there's only one scene. And the movie. Now, if you want my opinion on the Jokers, well, here it is. If you didn't want it, shut the fuck up. So, we've got Jack Nicholson's Joker, who's literally Jack Nicholson. Not surprising there. He did a phenomenal job because Tim Burton wanted him after he saw The Shining. He was impressed with Jack Nicholson's vocabulary and acting technique. So, before him, we had Cesar Romero, who's a very campy Batman Joker, so it's very unrealistic. It's very comic book, though, which is kind of cool, but it's not really realistic, and we kind of want realism. Then we get Heath Ledger's Joker, which is incredible. Like, he killed himself for the role, literally. It's sad that he did that, and it's stupid that the Oscars dedicate the best actor or supporting actor role to him because he's dead. I don't give a shit, Oscars. I don't care if you don't like comic books. Sit the fuck down, okay? Like, it's stupid. It's stupid that you will not nominate someone in a superhero movie because it doesn't make sense. Hilary Swank didn't get an award for her ALS performance. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Lou Gehrig's disease is ALS, for all you idiots that didn't know. It's like watching Leonardo DiCaprio's Jordan Belfort on, like, those lemons. It's incredible. It really looks like he's that damaged, but there are people that are that damaged. Like, they had to take those things, not lemons, because they're banned. But the point is, these are phenomenal actors. They deserve awards. I don't know if Hilary Swank's got an award. Maybe she's gotten an award, so therefore they don't need... Bryan Cranston, he got a good Best Actor role for, what, Trumbo? I mean, Breaking Bad's a show, so that's fine. The point is, the Oscars need to fucking wake up. Okay, according to Michael Bublé and many other singers, Hollywood is dead. According to Steven Spielberg, Hollywood is dead. He has his own company now. Well, in my opinion, yes, Hollywood is dead. It's turning out the same shit over and over again. Why the fuck do we have Zack Snyder doing movies? I'm sorry, Zack Snyder. You're not a good person, artist. Like, I loved Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is shit. Like, Why is the plane CGI? Come on, the plane? You couldn't have gotten an old war plane? Have you seen Better Call Saul? Do you know the stuff they used? Like, it's incredible what you can actually use. Sherlock Holmes has a MacBook Pro that takes a CD. Where are those? Apparently we're not even making cars anymore without CDs. Like, where is the world? Because it's not in my mind. You see, if I was Prime Minister, it'd change a lot of things. First, we'd have no sweatpants. And no flip-flops. And girls wouldn't wear tights. But that's my... Yes, I've made a lot of people angry right now, and I don't care. Okay, somebody promoted their stupid comment, or not promoted, they commented on my video faceless and said, what the fuck? And then, I'm immature with one M. So, yeah, you might be immature, but you're not literally immature. Idiot. Anyway, I don't give a shit about those people. Because don't let the bastards bring you down. Jared Leto, calm the fuck down. Alright? You want to be in the rest of the Batman franchise? Clean yourself up. Stop yelling at everyone. Okay? You were an idiot. You did not realize what you had signed up for. You thought you were going to be the next Heath Ledger's Joker. You're not. Not yet. Give it time, and we might have stuff. Warner Brothers is scared of you. They don't want you to be the next Joker. They're scared of you. So is a lot of people, actually. Don't worry. I've been in your shoes. It's not fun. I understand. You're angry. I understand that I'm angry. For a very different reason. Because I'm Batman.